Hi, it's Darnell with Wave Over Recipes, and today I'm going to make grilled chicken tenderloins in the Ninja Foodi XL Pro air fry oven. So let's get started with this recipe right now. Alright, so here I have 21 fresh chicken tenderloins, and I'm going to season them with some Old Bay seasoning and some Grill Mates Montreal chicken seasoning. Nothing in this video is sponsored though. And so first I'll just take the Grill Mates Montreal chicken seasoning, sprinkle it generously across my chicken tenderloins, and get this all sprinkled out there. And get some Old Bay all over these chicken tenderloins here. And Old Bay, for you who don't know, makes everything taste good. You can't go wrong with Old Bay. I can do Old Bay with nothing else, and it will taste great with nothing else. But I like a little of the chicken seasoning as well. So we'll just get these all flipped over and then get them into the Ninja Foodi XL. And you see back here, I have this pan, baking pan for the Ninja Foodi in the back here. And what I have lining the pan are Copper Chef, well, it's one Copper Chef grill and bake mat. And those Copper Chef grill and bake mats, they basically make it real easy for cleaning. They are very non-stick. They, are reusable and non-stick. So it's like, instead of using foil, aluminum foil, which can get hot and such, and it's not reusable, these, they help cook the food, but they don't in any way impact the heat at all by like being kind of like it's not like aluminum foil that can kind of cause the heat to rise a little more than you initially, set things to, because the foil might cause a little heat rise. These just allow the food to cook and cook evenly, and they're reusable, real easy to clean because they're really non-stick. So I really, personally, my personal preference, I prefer them to something like aluminum foil. I prefer the grill and bake mat. But if you have, use what works best for you in your own situation. But we're almost done here with getting these tenderloins well seasoned up all over. I'm going to put a little more Old Bay on top of these just to get some parts that I feel I want to make sure I get some more Old Bay on. And so with that, I'm going to start individually getting these laid out and try, as I lay them out, to not be too jumbled together. But with 21, they're probably going to, there's going to probably be some touching of the tenderloins, because with 21 you're going to be hard pressed to not get them touching. I could better, I guess, reverse how they're setting to try and fit more together. So try and adjust how I'm putting them in to make them fit a little better, but there's probably going to be some little bit of jumble, a little bit of touching. And I think that the Ninja Foodi will be able to manage that okay all the same. So let's finish getting these in. I'm going to get the end of this here pulled up a little bit. So let's try not to get it falling down too much there. Just got a few more to get into the pan here. So one more. Let's see, I put that right there. I'm going to, basically with that, just put things in. I've got a rack on the third rack level up for the Ninja Foodi. And since this hand isn't contaminated at all, I'll use it to manipulate the controls. And I'm going to do an air roast. So I'm going up to the air roast function. And I'm going to up the temperature to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And you see with air roast, it's showing me to use the third rack level, which is what I'm using. For cook time, I'm going to bring my cook time down to 20 minutes for this. So using air roast, 20 minutes, 400 degrees. We'll see what we get. I'm going to hit start with that, and I'll bring you back when things are done. Of course, it's doing its preheat, but it's just a quickie 90-second preheat. Things never reach temp or anywhere close during that preheat, so I just put stuff in before that little quickie preheat starts. But I'll bring you on back later. Alright, this chicken's been cooking for the full 20 minutes. There's so much chicken in there, I'm hoping 20 minutes is enough, but we'll see if maybe because there's so much chicken it needs even more time. But I'm going to use my ThermoPen to check the meat temperature out. So open up here, and we'll just check the first one. Yeah, this first one is done. Let me go further back in here. Yeah, further back it's done. I'm going to check even further back. Yeah, even further back it's done. So I thought, I mean, there's so much chicken in there, I thought, well, maybe it'll need more time. Maybe there's so much chicken, it won't all be cooked up, but it's all done. So with that, I'm going to try and carefully get this pan out and just set the chicken right there. But, you know, just 20 minutes. That looks pretty nice. Turned out, looks like it did pretty good. So, just going to give that a moment to rest. Okay, so just gave them a minute to just kind of hang out and rest there for a moment. I'm just going to take one from kind of in the middle here and get it out and get it out of there. There we go. Now on the back side, you know, the seasoning kind of came off the back there. You can see it didn't get as much of the seasoning, you know, I guess came off. But on the top side, we've got a real nice cook, and it roasted really nice. So we'll take this one here and we'll do a taste test. So there it is, still piping hot, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a taste. It's super moist, super tender, super juicy. Turned out fabulous. Very fabulous is all I can say. So, you know, this is how you can do up like your grilled chicken. You can, you know, just use the air roast function. And it turns out pretty nice like that. You know, kind of roasted more than grilled, but a good job all the same. And so, you know, you can use similar spices, something different, whatever you prefer. And so with all of that said, I will say in the video description you'll see a link to a recipe. Also, you can find more recipes on my blog, superwaveovenrecipes.com. Also in the video description there's a referral link for the cooker. You can pay the same price, help this channel. Also other ways to help this channel. With all that said, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share the video with a friend, leave your comments, subscribe, hit that notification icon, and good eating.